Hi guys, Paul here from PABrewNews. Got a big old beer right here. Gonna make sure I'm nice and shit-faced today. Okay, here we go. Founders, Project PAM, Black India Pale Ale, aged in maple syrup bourbon barrels. So apparently there's bourbon barrels with they age maple syrup in, and then after that they put all this big old bitch in there. Because it is a big old bitch. It comes at 10.8% alcohol by volume. That's awesome. Very excited. I've always been kind of, except for maybe one or two hit misses. Founders Big Beer Series has always been pretty well received by me anyway. So anyway, obviously Grand Rapids, Michigan, the whole deal. Where in the hell is my bottle opener? I mean, really, come on. There it is. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Well, as the description implies, it is an India Black Pale Ale. Black as my soul almost, but not quite. Black as the brony soul. There you go. Let's see what it says up to the light. I'm pretty sure you probably get ruby hues out of it a little bit. I can see a little bit of light coming through there. Lots of course, alcohol legs sticking to everything. DJ would like this very much, just because of that. Perfect. The fan is on, which does blow a little bit of the aroma out, which is a rookie mistake, you know what I mean? You do get this, you do get the sweetness coming up. You get bourbon, caramel sweetness from the bourbon. You get the hoppy notes that are still lingering in there. A little bit of citrus notes and things from the IPA, but then you get kind of like a roasty vanilla maple syrup too. Yeah, it's very sweet. It's got a nice, it's not sickening sweet or anything like that, or savory, but it's just got this nice sweet aroma coming off of it. And it's one of those maple syrups that you don't need to be told it's in there. So it's not your mind kind of like, oh, it has to be in there. I have to be smelling it. It's pretty profound. Well, enough talking. It smells good. Let's get into it. Cheers. And it is good. Yes. Wow. Really smooth. There's that, you got a double-edged sword here. You get a little bit of that tannic note from the barrel, from the smoke, from the roast of the barrel, plus from the roasted grains, adding to a little bit of the bitterness, and then the residual hop characteristic. I'm sure they probably dried hop this bitch when they put it in the barrel too, just to add a little bit of kick to it. Plus, you know, I mean, the hops add a little bit of an antibacterial thing too. I'm sure they might have done that for that reason. But there is still that kind of citrus rounded crispness to this too, adding that to the bitterness just a little bit. Still overall, I think for bitterness wise, for IPAs, I always find double IPAs to be generally less bitter than regular because they have such a malt back to carry it. This is extremely well balanced because of that. It's definitely something that I think people will really enjoy who don't like big bitter beers. The roasty note is the only thing that kind of kicks it over to the edge of being a bit bitter, but other than that, it's pretty good. The overall flavors, you're getting the citrus fruit deliciousness from the hops, but it's mixing with vanilla, caramel, maple syrup, a little bit even a hint of butterscotch in there, way in the back end, mixing with all those really nice sweet characters. The roast is giving just a hint of a coffee, very hint. I'm not getting chocolate, but there's so much other good things in here. I don't give a fuck what I'm not getting, if you know what I'm saying. But overall, mild carbonation, really good beer. And the ABV, you really can't tell the ABV. There's no real burn. The playful bourbon just kind of lingers in the mouth a little bit of that peppery spice, a little bit of that hint of a burn in the mouth, but not really that bad. But you get that nice caramel from the bourbon kicking everything up too. So I hate to glorify the beer any more than I already have, apparently, because I actually really do enjoy this. You know, of course, if it's in a bourbon barrel, I'd rather have an Imperial. It's not because I'm a prick. But other than that, this is pretty damn good. I'm going to give this a big 9.5. 9.5 for Project PAM. Now, I don't know. Obviously, this is a one-time deal. As far as I know, it's a one-time deal. Correct me if I'm wrong. So if you it still has, I know it's been out for a little bit. The hops are still very nice in this one, and you still get a nice little fruity back to it to mix with all the delicious caramel and stuff. So if you want to give it a go, I'd give it a go now. If you want less of a hop character and more of a malt base, of course, let it sit for about, as Matt says, at least let it sit for 38 years, just to be sure. Anyway, this has been Paul from PA Brew News. I'll see you later, guys. Cheers.